Hello, my friends. Happy Thursday, day after Christmas. What's the day after? Christmas Eve is the eve before. What is the day after? Day tomorrow? I don't know what that is. Welcome. How's it going? How'd everybody do? Did you have Santa bring you what you wanted? I had a great Christmas, had my kids all over, the grandbabies. It was great. I cooked an 18-pound prime rib and it was delicious. I have a fail-proof way to cook prime rib, and I don't buy like the expensive one. I just buy one at Winco, just regular, and it's just all in the way you prepare it and how you cook it to make it taste the best. It's perfect medium rare in the middle, and then those sissies that don't like it medium rare was I'm a medium rare girl. Well done, and it was tender all the way through. So I hope you guys all had an amazing time. Let me bring up my comments. I'm going to move my computer because this is going to get messy. Okay. So I have this really cool container. Let me move the camera. I'm trying to figure out where to put it so you can see it the best. I think I'm going to set you on the table. Let's do it. It might work the best. No, it's not going to work the best. Okay. I wasn't sure. Haha. Maybe like right there. Maybe a little bit higher so then we can like go down with the view. Almost get the whole thing. I have this piece right here that I had to cover because it's like done and I don't have anywhere else to set anything back here because we just are disassembling the store from the Christmas, fiesta. So, or frenzy, I guess. So, hey, all the Christmas, not all of it, but a lot of Christmas stuff that I have left is 50% off. There's a huge selection, like huge. So if you guys were eyeballing something in the last couple of weeks, we have tons of stuff because I am going to market in January. So next year, all the stuff I have in the store will be absolutely new. I just want to get rid of all the old stuff. So doesn't that sound fun? So it's all 50% off. So I have this. It has a lid. Really cool lid, actually. Isn't that pretty? This is something I picked up in an estate sale. This is very substantial. I'd say this is a couple of feet tall. A substantial piece of home decor. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. I think we will do it like this, though. I don't really want to get a lot of paint on the inside, so probably most of the time I'm going to be doing it upside down. That way we don't get a lot of gunk in it. First thing I'm going to do is wash it down. Who knows what this stuff is? Come on. White Lightning. White Lightning, not the kind you drink, not moonshine, is a product by Dixie Belle. It's a granular product. You just mix like a little spoon of it in some water. And I actually keep it in my Fine Mist sprayer, hi Jansky, and use it as needed. And then when I do a big furniture piece, I will take and mix it in a bucket of water. I always love seeing, I really like seeing what it looks like when it's so dirty. I love that because it just shows you how much stuff it really does clean off. It is the thing I do if you do nothing else. Please wash your stuff because I can already feel the difference. Like it doesn't feel slick anymore. It takes off whatever grease you mean. If this was like, how many of you have like those plant shelves in your house? Newer houses all have them. You can see, can you see this down here? This is just from the water running down through this, right? So it's dirty. I know when we moved from our last house, I don't have plant shelves in my house now. I don't even have vaulted ceilings. I have an old farmhouse. But when we moved, I took all that stuff down. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so dirty. Because you stick it up there, right? And you don't think about it. So just wash your pieces. It helps them. And then when you wash them, then take some water that's just regular water. And then rinse it off and do this. All right. So we're just going to rinse off the White Lightning because you could have a little bit of adhesion problems if you don't rinse it off. But I'm not like being super like worried about it. Just take it. I just use a Fine Mist sprayer. This works really quick, and I just leave it on my paint cart, so I always have it at my disposal. And then just wipe it off, and then we're going to paint. So today I thought that we would use some patina. I haven't done patina in a hot minute, and I am just feeling it on this because I think it'll look really cool. This is going to be for sale in the store. What did we do last week? I can't remember now. What did we do last week? I did something. Let's wipe up this side real quick. This was a great piece. I used this for Christmas flowers that I had set inside stems. So it's very versatile. I just took the lid off, but this would be a great piece to have. So I wanted to do a base of green on this piece. Now, I pulled my miscellaneous because this is the kind of color green that I want to do. And I got to tell you, on the screen, on my computer screen, it looks nothing like this. It looks like a moss green. It's actually a very pretty, not moss green at all. That's so weird. I'm looking on my computer screen. Oh, yes, something with metal in the center. You're right, Jan. I just hung it up today. And so I don't think I have enough paint, so I'm going to add olive you more. That's what it's called. That's funny. I'm going to put this in. And then whatever's left, I'll just, if it's left, I like to mix too much. And you can mix brands of paint too. The last two pieces I did, I mixed 3 different brands of paint. So don't be afraid to mix them. So I'm just going to tone it down a little bit. Make it a little bit of a warmer green. It's pretty, actually, really pretty. So mix that up, and we're just going to put a coat of paint on it. Yes, you're right, Jan. I just hung that in the store today. It was wall art. I have the other one that I have not painted. I ran out of time. So let's go ahead. I probably had enough paint, but I'm always afraid I'm not going to have enough and I'm going to run out. Okay, I'm not patting this thing. It's going to take me forever. I just want to put a coat of paint underneath the patina. It's not necessary, but I think this with patina over the top, this green showing through, is just going to be freaking fantabulous. Okay. So, yeah, I have plenty of paint. I mean, you need to mix those. Oh, well, this is a super pretty color. This is like a true olive green to me. Really pretty olive green. I'm glad I covered this piece over here because look at all the paint I've already got in front of me. I am the messiest damn painter you're ever going to meet. Everybody tries to be so nice and neat. Oh, look, I've already got my fingers. I got it on the side of the brush, which I shouldn't. Just that way. And it doesn't bother me because it washes out with soap and water. The neater you try to be, the harder it is. Hey, Ronnie. How was your ladies' Christmas, Jan? How was your Christmas, Ronnie? How was your Christmas? Spend time with your daughter, Jan, and Ronnie. You spend time with your kids and your grandbabies. We had 20 for dinner. I cooked Christmas Eve dinner, the prime rib. We do twice baked crab potatoes and bacon potatoes. And then we did stuffed mushrooms. I did a beautiful winter tossed salad. Oh my God, it was so good with it. I made this homemade poppy seed, what's it called? Honey mustard dressing. Oh my God. I saved the salad. You know, salad doesn't say because we tossed it. You know, we tossed the salad with the dressing, so it's easier to serve and stuff. Yeah, we had dinner at like 6 o'clock, and at like 10 o'clock that night, I ate another big thing of it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It had cranberries in it, and what else did I put in? Oh my gosh, so much good stuff. It had stripping. Not too crazy on the inside. I didn't want to get paint on the inside. What do? Get paint all on the inside. Easier to clean it up now than it is after it's dry. Let me just grab some water. What did I have? Cranberries. Something else but bread. Oh, mandarin oranges. The little fancy pumpkin seeds they look like pumpkin seeds. I don't think they are. They're like called pepitos. You ever had those? They're by the bulk items in like the store. Oh, it was so good. Okay, I need something to dry this off with. I didn't plan on that. Let me grab my dryer. And then what else do we have? We have rolls. And then we had corn casserole. My daughter, her mother-in-law makes some corn casserole, which is really, really good. That. And we have all kinds of yummy desserts. Yeah, to say the least. And then I have this killer recipe for horseradish sauce that I got years and years ago from somebody. And I make that ahead of time and turn off my light. Blow this cricket. Let me dry this. And oh my gosh, every year everybody just dies over how good it is. If you're a horseradish lover, oh, so good. So let me dry this off. A lot of paint on here because we're going to do patina. Now, the thing about patina is it's not going to be an instantaneous thing. That's one of the reasons I hate to do patina on a live video because it takes a while to change, but I will post pictures tomorrow of what it ends up looking. It takes up to 12 hours for patina paint to actually do its thing, so to speak. So this is just our base coat to get started. The Dixie Belle patina paint is amazing. So yeah, got to see. Did you guys catch that video that I posted of my grandson with setting out the tray for Santa? Oh my gosh. They were at our house and then they went home and my daughter had him do that. Now, granted, he's 2 this year. This was so much fun because it was the first year that we actually could, they knew what was going on, right? The 1-year-old, Emery, she just had fun doing things, but Keanu was, oh my gosh. So his mama wrapped all the presents, color coordinated them. And so, because he can't read names yet, right? So she said, okay, honey, the red ones are for you. The white ones are for sister, for Emery, and then the blue ones for dad, and these ones, silver ones, are for mommy. He sat there underneath that tree and passed out those presents. And he said, Sissy, and he would give her hers, and then he would wait. He was so patient. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. He is just doing so well. He has, he's autistic, but I gotta tell you, that boy is brilliant. Like, he is so funny. And he's been going to a school that specializes in helping them get ready for kindergarten. And the teachers are telling my daughter that they are having a hard time because he's so smart, they can't keep up with him. They're not used to a 2-year-old being that smart. He can count to 20. He can say his ABCs all the way through. Not only can he say them, he knows what they are. And he'll point them out. He knows every instrument. It's insane. He's one of those. He's going to very, very, very intelligent. So we're just working on the social skill part of it, right? Because that's what autism is a lot. So he's awesome. He's so much fun. I love it. But yeah, when he poured the milk, he listened to what she said. She says, okay, now put the milk on the plate with the Santa cookies. Oh my gosh, I died. And he poured the milk on the plate. Oh, I was like, this is so funny. She should send that one into America's Funniest Home Videos, right? They still do that? I mean, there's so many videos out there now. I don't know why that's not even a thing anymore, but I was dying. I just thought those are so priceless. You know, when my kids were little, we didn't have cameras that are beck and call, video cameras right on our phones. So we don't have those things recorded, but wow. We have all these fun things now with the kids. So fun. It's a good thing we don't have anything recorded from when we were kids, though, right, you guys? Or teenagers? Whew, that would be scary. That's one of my metal signs that I have out there. It says something about I'm glad I grew up in the 60s and 70s because there's no video evidence, right? Who's with me? So true. Sorry, you guys, I just got to dry this. I could do this ahead of time, but I really like to show you the process because you can't really learn if I've done everything ahead of time. So I know this kind of sucks to have to wait, but it's real paint. Yeah, Ronnie, you'll agree, right? No video evidence. So funny. Okay. Dry. You want it to be pretty dry before you put the next layer on, which is the patina. Okay. So we won't worry about the lid. I just painted it, but we're just not. I'm going to turn this upside down. Okay. I'm going to move my dryer my way and plug back in my light so you can actually see something. I can't plug in the dryer and the light is the same thing because my circuit will blow. So that's why I always got to go back and forth. I don't want to have to go do that. Okay. Hold on, it's not plugging in. What's going on? There we go. Perfect. Turned on my light today and I thought I broke it because it was like strobing and I didn't realize there was the actual setting on it that makes it strobe that I'd never seen before. All right. Put the green paint to the side. Now, when you use patina paint, I use Dixie Belle's. The only line that I like. Other companies that I represent do have patina lines. I don't like any of them. Now, yes, my hands have green paint on them, but I will tell you the patina paint is very hard and does not come off my manicure very easily or my fingers. So it's the only paint that I have that I will wear gloves with. Other than that, I never wear gloves. So put on my nice gloves. These you can tell my patina gloves. All right, so patina paint comes 3 colors. You've got copper. I'm going to shake it up, then I'm going to stir it up. I have a good advice for you. If you guys, when you open these, it comes in a big size now too, so you can get it in a 16 ounce or an 8 ounce. You got to stir these because there's particles that will settle at the bottom. So be sure to stir them really, really well. I just use the same container all the time. This is dry, believe it or not. It doesn't look like it. Let's set that aside. Comes in iron, which is a gray color. But if you put Vaseline around your jars, they won't stick. I'm just going to use the same stick because I'm going to mix them all together now. We're going to stir this, and I'm almost out of the iron, so we're just going to use what's left in here. And then bronze is the next color. And I personally like to use all 3 colors in when I do something. I like to use all 3 colors together. Oops. Now, if your patina paint gets like ickies on top of it, like that one, just stir them in. This one's got chunks in it because it's been sitting for a hot minute, like this. See that? I'm not worried about that. Just kind of work it out. Put it on your piece because guess what? It's supposed to look like old metal that's like been globbing up for years. So why not just use it to your advantage? Right? That's my take on it. People get so freaked out about paint and this and that. And I'm like, really? Just go with it. Use it. So the sprays I'm going to use are my two favorite colors. Green. I don't really like the blue. I don't like the look of it as much as I do the green spray and the yellow spray. You have to shake these really, really well before you use them. And a hint is when you are done with this nozzle, run clean water through it, and it'll last you forever. If you don't, your patina sprayers will only last about 3 uses, and then you'll have to go find a different sprayer. Okay, I just put all those paints into one container, right? I don't care that they're going to mix together. I don't care. Okay. I have an old chip brush. This is like a $2 chip brush that I cut the bristles off. So it's super, super coarse on the top here. I'm just going to start dipping into my paint. And I'm just going to tap, tap, tap. I'm going to go in whatever color. That one was bronze. This is copper. I'm going to use, this is copper, bronze, iron. They all give a different effect, you guys, all of them. I'm not going to try to cover up the green 100% because I want it to kind of just be poking through like this old urn that's been outside. And sometimes I'll pick up both colors at one time. So it's going to look like an old garden urn that's been in the garden for 20 years, just getting moss. That's why I chose the dark green. And I'm generous with my patina paint. I don't skimp on it because the more texture that you can get from this tapping, the cooler it's going to look. So the iron paint and the green spray will make it turn like a rust color. So I really like rust a lot. Like I could rust everything I have in the store. I love it. But it also looks cool when you add some bronze and copper to it. Now, you don't have to be like me and just go all rogue and put all these colors. You can do just copper. You can do just bronze. You can do just the iron and get a rust. But, you know, that's not my life. That's not how I am. I don't like anything just plain and simple. I start to cough. I can feel it coming off. I've been sick for the last few days, and I didn't have a voice. I learned laryngitis on Christmas Eve. Couldn't talk at all. Yesterday, I had no voice. So it comes and it goes. And I've been coughing my head off all night. My husband's like, oh my gosh. I said, I know, I'm sorry. Because it's just a dry cough. No moisture in our air here, so just dry. So all I keep doing is the same brush, dipping in and out of my paint. You can see that the gray, when I put the gray iron up here, it's still got some flecks of the other colors in it. That's cool. That's what I want. You don't want your paint to drip. Okay, so we're kind of like halfway, right? So we're going to take the green spray away from the piece of furniture. And we're going to really liberally spray this, okay? Liberal. I'm not kidding. The more, the better. And then we're going to take a little bit of yellow, and we're going to shake it really, really good. And we're going to just hit it. And we're not going to do a lot. Okay? Then I'm going to take the green again. Just get it to run so that it looks super natural. All there is to it. Now in 12 hours, up to 12 hours, depending on how warm it is, and it's not very warm in my back room, the one place in the store that does not have heat. So when I close my door, I mean, I have a little, like a motel heater thing back here, but I don't have it on. I'm always moving, so I'm not freezing, but the warmer it is, so the summertime, it works faster. Have you ever used Patina? Let me know in the comments if you've used it. And have you been successful? I have people tell me they have the hardest time with it. And I'm like, all you do is glob it on and spray it. I mean, it can't get any simpler than that. If for some reason it doesn't work, do it again. And a lot of times I'll have a piece and it may not work like really well in a certain area that it'll work better somewhere else. I don't know why. You haven't tried Patina, Ronnie? Are you kidding me? It's awesome. I have it in stock. If anybody wants to order it, I will ship. I just shipped paint out today. So I would get one of each color. And there's three colors of spray: blue, green, and yellow. The green only makes the rust color. So if you want to do rust, you would do the iron color paint and the green spray. If you spray blue spray on it, it won't do nothing. So I tend to use the green more because I really like the rust look, not just like a copper look. See, now look in my bowl. See how my colors are all jamming together? You haven't used it, Jan? You know, a lot of people, it's not like their thing either, and I get that, but I just think personally on a piece like this, it's gonna be super cool. So how easy? So see, the green's just gonna kind of shine through, and you'll watch it. The first time when I became a Dixie Belle retailer, it's been 7 years now. When I first got it, and I was super stoked about it, and I did this mirror. It's in my bathroom, and I did it at my house, and I was like, I did it, and I did like rust, and I sprayed it with the blue spray, and it did nothing. I was like, well, this stuff sucks. Why? And then I watched a couple at the time. They hardly had any videos. Now they're everywhere. I was like, well, and then I did it again with the green spray. So the secret to Patina is to put the spray on while it is still wet. So don't like do a lot of sections at a time unless you plan on, you know, you've got to put it on while it's wet because that's the secret sauce, right? That's what changes the color is when it's wet. Let's see if I can scrape the rest out of here. So by doing it in the tapping motion, when you see rust and patina in natural nature, right? It's not even and it's not like smooth rust or like a bronze sculpture and stuff. They kind of get that bumpy look. So that's another reason that I don't mind if there's flecks of crap in it because you just put it on and then it just looks like it was supposed to be there. So the paint does get that way after it sits for a hot minute. There's nothing wrong with the paint. Use it. Embrace it. So wear gloves. And I hear people say they have to do it outside. I don't, does to me, it has a slight odor. It's not bad. The spray smells like vinegar. So there's probably some kind of vinegar in it. It's probably the reaction because it has metal particles in it. So whatever that is, but I don't feel that it's like super yucky. It's not low VOC like everything else. Okay, so we got that all done. Green, shake, 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 shake. Hold on. Husband. Okay, spray, turn. Hardest part is remembering where you started and when you stopped, right? And it's going to drip down anyhow. Okay, then I'm going to take the yellow. Shake, 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 shake. It's perfect for patina. You're right. I agree, Ronnie. So the yellow is just kind of like one of those. It's going to make the rusty parts look really yellowy instead of, and then I spray a little green. And then what happens is look, see it running down, which is a reverse rust right now because it's upside down, but it won't matter. So then a little bit of, I don't spray the whole thing in yellow because it's too bright. I just do a dot and I come in with my green and then I let it run down and look at what it does. There, that to me is what the natural look of this stuff is, right? So water's been dripping on something for 100 years, right? And it's formed rust. It's formed a patina, a funky patina look. So the yellow is just an enhancement as far as I'm concerned, not the star of the show. And actually turn it this way so it runs the right way. So let's see if any of it has started to turn. Oh, and let's get these handles because I didn't get this handle up here, which is fine. You don't have to get every little piece. Right? Just a touch. A touch. It will start to turn all on its own. Trying to see if I could find any little part that it is. So this, let me take this glove off. Is going to start, this is where we first did it. It'll start to change like this really cool color. And if you watch it long enough, because like right down here, it's starting to change. You could kind of see the rusty red, green, and it'll go through this whole process. So you have to be very, very patient, which, you know, I'm not. I like to do it and then just set it to side and then leave it overnight. Any questions? Anybody want to try patina? I fully have all of the colors in stock. I think they are $18.95, comes with the sprayer. So each one is $18.95, the spray or the paint. I have 8-ounce size jars in stock. Basically, tap, tap, tap. This one's changing. It's turning kind of a greenish color. No, you can't really see it. But I will take a picture of this tomorrow when I get in, because it really does the best. At about 6 hours is when you're like, oh, no need to seal patina. Okay, patina does not need to be sealed. It's basically self-sealing. Dixie Belle also has a thing called Patina Guard, which is supposed to put on first if you're putting on metal, because it says it'll eat through it. Personally, I've never used the Patina Guard. I bought it once and I just think it's a wasteful step. I have pieces at home that I've patinaed 7 years ago. They don't eat through. It's not active rust. So it's a chemical reaction that makes it rust. It's not like rust from being outside. So it doesn't keep rusting. So I call BS on that. It's in my hair. You know, it's in my hair is the yellow paint I was painting earlier. This dresser right here is yellow. Yeah, I always wear my paint, right? Why I'm a good painter, because I'm not afraid of being messy. So anyhow, what else was I saying? So it will take some time, and you will see it. Oh, it starts to evolve. It's turning right in front of my eyes. More and more of the greenish gem right down here. On my computer screen, I can't really see it, but I will tell you that it's really cool. So anybody that's local, you're more than welcome to stop in and take a look. But this will be available. It's a really cool decanter. It'd be great up on a plant shelf or in your kitchen, or even to take off the lid, put the lid to the side, and have seasonal flowers or something like that in it. So anyhow, what happened to my screen? Oh, we went blank for a minute. All right, so my name is Debbie Tona, and oh, guess what? We have 50% off Christmas. We have so much stuff for sale right now. I just did a post with pictures. So the entire room that had all the pink Christmas stuff in it is all 50% off. I have a section in the front of the check stand, huge section of 50% off Christmas, because I'm getting all new things. So stop on in. We're at 1407 2nd Street South in downtown Nampa. Caddy corner from the Flying M. You can't miss us. Pink and white striped building, 2 white Christmas trees out front, which will be coming down probably Saturday. But anyhow, you guys, as I always say, go out and be fabulous. Thanks so much for following me. Thanks so much for watching and being part of this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you. And have a great New Year's. And I will see you next week, Thursday, right after New Year's. All right, you guys. See you later. Take care. Stay safe.